Every now and then, something seemingly ordinary becomes something extraordinary. It might be an old painting found in an attic, a vintage comic tucked away in a box, or even a small copper coin lying forgotten in someone's change jar. The latter is exactly the case with one specific coin, a penny, minted in 2005 at the Denver Mint. For most people, it's just a 1-cent piece, the kind you find in between couch cushions or scattered on sidewalks. But for those who know what to look for, this coin represents something much more valuable and intriguing. A mint mark error, barely visible unless closely examined, has made certain specimens of the 2005 D penny incredibly sought after by coin collectors and numismatists around the world. At first glance, the 2005 D penny doesn't look particularly special. Featuring the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, this coin shares the same design elements seen on billions of other Lincoln cents issued over the years. It has the same reddish-brown or copper tone, the same raised lettering, and the same image of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But for collectors, small differences mean everything. In the world of coins, it's the tiniest imperfection that turns an everyday object into a rare treasure. Mint errors, like doubling, off-center strikes, or misprinted marks, can all boost a coin's value significantly. And in the case of the 2005 D penny, it's the mint mark itself that holds the key. Coins minted in the United States carry identifying letters called mint marks, which indicate where they were produced. The letter D stands for the Denver Mint, while P represents Philadelphia, S is for San Francisco, and W is for West Point, though that one is rarely seen on general circulation coins. The placement and clarity of the mint mark is crucial, and sometimes things go wrong during the production process. On certain 2005 D pennies, the D mint mark appears malformed, partially struck, or oddly positioned. These are not ordinary printing issues, they are flaws that happen during the die-making process, when the design is transferred onto the coin dies used to strike the blank planchets. If a die itself is flawed, every coin it produces will carry that same mistake. Such mint mark errors are highly valued because they are unintentional, difficult to replicate, and often limited in number. Unlike commemorative coins or limited edition releases, error coins are not part of a planned series. Their rarity stems from the fact that they weren't supposed to exist at all. And when one of these coins makes it into circulation and is discovered by someone who recognizes its value, it instantly becomes a point of fascination. The excitement comes from both the story and the find. Who would expect a simple penny, something most people ignore, to potentially be worth thousands of dollars? Collectors often talk about the thrill of the hunt. Garage sales, estate auctions, flea markets, or even just spare change jars at home are all treasure troves for the trained eye. And this specific coin, the 2005 D Lincoln cent with the mint mark error, has become one of those sought-after finds. People who know what to look for will examine every 2005 D penny they come across, hoping to spot the error. Sometimes it's a double D. Sometimes it's a shadowy impression underneath the letter. Other times it might be misaligned or look like it's sliding off the surface. Each variation is a clue to its uniqueness. There's a certain magic in knowing that the machines that mint billions of coins a year can still produce errors. In an age where everything seems digitized, perfect, and mass-produced, these tiny flaws remind us that even the most rigid systems can slip up. And when that happens and the mistake goes unnoticed until after the coin is released into the world, it becomes part of history. The 2005 D penny with the mint mark error is just such an artifact, a glimpse into the mechanics of minting, and a rare chance to own something truly exceptional. Stories have emerged of individuals finding these coins in pocket change or inherited collections. One man reportedly discovered his error penny while rolling coins for deposit at his bank. He wasn't a professional collector, just someone who liked to keep things neat, but a slight irregularity caught his attention. After a little research and a trip to a local coin dealer, he realized he had something far more valuable than a simple cent. The story made the rounds in online